The allure of dangerous destinations. Have you ever heard of a place so dangerous that it seems almost unreal? From forgotten war zones to haunting natural wonders, there are destinations around the world that defy explanation and tempt the bravest of travelers. Today, we're going to explore the allure of these dangerous destinations and what drives adventurers to venture into the unknown. There's something undeniably captivating about a place that's both beautiful and treacherous, don't you think? Maybe it's the thrill of the unknown, the rush of adrenaline, or the sense of accomplishment when you make it out alive. Whatever the reason, these spots draw us in, tantalizing us with their dark appeal. But what makes a place dangerous anyway? Is it the risk of injury, the threat of kidnapping, or something more intangible? Perhaps it's the blurred lines between excitement and fear, or the uncertainty of what lies ahead. Whatever the case, one thing is certain: these destinations are not for the faint of heart. When we talk about traveling to dangerous places, we often focus on the thrill of the journey, but it's crucial to acknowledge the risks involved. From petty theft to life-threatening situations, the potential dangers are real, and they can have serious consequences. Before we dive into some of these destinations, let's talk about the risks that come with traveling to them. Disease, war, natural disasters. These are just a few of the hazards travelers might face. And even with careful planning, things can go awry, leaving you stranded, injured, or worse. There are some countries where government warnings and travel advisories are in place, and for good reason. These places are often plagued by violence, kidnapping, or political unrest, making them extremely volatile for visitors. And then there are the environmental risks, places where nature can be as deadly as any human threat. From towering cliffs to treacherous waters, the natural world can be a formidable foe. But even with all these risks, people still venture into the unknown, driven by a sense of adventure, curiosity, or perhaps a desire to prove themselves. So, where are these dangerous destinations, you ask? Let's take a journey to some of the most hazardous hotspots around the world. North Korea, a country shrouded in secrecy and paranoia, where foreign visitors are closely watched and the smallest misstep can land you in jail. Then there's Somalia, a nation ravaged by war and piracy, where kidnappings and roadside bombings are a constant threat. We have Chernobyl, a nuclear wasteland that still radiates with an otherworldly energy, beckoning thrill seekers to explore the abandoned city. And who can forget the Danakil Depression, a scorching hot and toxic landscape in Ethiopia, where temperatures soar and the air is thick with noxious fumes. In Mexico, there's the Cian Biosphere Reserve, a stunning natural wonder that's also home to drug cartels and deadly crocodiles. And let's not forget the Congo, a country torn apart by war and corruption, where travelers risk being caught in the crossfire or succumbing to disease. Each of these destinations has its own unique brand of danger, its own way of testing the mettle of even the most seasoned travelers. But what about the stories of those who ventured into the heart of danger? What about the close calls, the narrow escapes, and the unforgettable experiences that only these places can offer? Take the story of a group of travelers who ventured into North Korea, only to find themselves caught in the middle of a military parade. As they watched, transfixed, the tanks rolled by. The soldiers marched in perfect sync, and the air was thick with tension. It was an experience they would never forget, a glimpse into a world that's both fascinating and foreboding. Or consider the tale of a solo traveler who trekked through the Danakil Depression, braving temperatures that soared above 120 degrees Fahrenheit and air so toxic it could corrode metal. For every traveler who returns with a tale of adventure, there are countless others who don't make it back, who fall prey to the dangers that lurk in every shadow. So what's the allure of these dangerous destinations? Is it the thrill of the unknown, the rush of adrenaline, or something deeper? Perhaps it's the desire to push ourselves to the limits, to see how far we can go before we reach the breaking point. Whatever the reason, it's clear that these places hold a special kind of power, a power that draws us in, tantalizes us, and beckons us to explore the unknown. So the next time you're planning a trip, consider the risks, weigh the dangers, and ask yourself, are you ready for the adventure of a lifetime? Thanks for joining me on this journey to the world's most dangerous destinations. If you've got a story to share about your own adventures, please leave it in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more travel-related content. And until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.